I think out of all the Roblox Ninja Warrior videos on my channel, this one was the most requested. Here is RW's Roblox Ninja Warrior Season 6, Episode 4. Also, we hit 40 likes on RW's Roblox Ninja Warrior Season 6, Episode 3. So, Season 5 will happen, but probably after Season 7 qualifiers is filmed, not uploaded. Also, if you're new here, consider subscribing. And another thing I do want to point out is that Roblox passed Fortnite in free-to-play games on the iPad, so get wrecked, Fortniters. Okay, so kicking off our episode is Almighty Goth. He is a newcomer, or a regular newcomer? I think he's a newcomer, actually. Anyways, he makes it through, and he goes down the separating corners jump. Our next runner attempting the course is Fion Jr. 11. If you guys wonder why I always have the same thing on Triple Threat, is because I really just do not know what to say, because it's just them jumping on a ball, moving through a track. So all I really do is just say, moving through track 1, track 2, track 3, making dismounts, stuff like that. I don't really know what to say. If you guys have anything to say during Triple Threat, just let me know in the comments, because I literally am at a loss for words on this obstacle. But I can confirm Triple Threat will not be returning in the Season 7 qualifiers, so you guys can get that out of the way. Anyways, Fion Jr. is actually doing really well on this course. He's cleared 2 balls in the Triple Threat, making his way through the 3rd track, and he makes the dismount. He does go for Mega Wall, our first Mega Wall of the episode. Struggling a little bit, but he does clip it and get up on a speed tower. And he's done it. He is our first clear of the episode. He gets 10 extra seconds on stage 2, and he's moving on. Our next runner is That Guy 64 YouTube. He's a regular, and he's off onto the wedge steps now. Going at a pretty slow pace, but it should be enough to get him to the next obstacle, which is the separating corners. He just undershot the jump there. He was going at a very slow pace, and he rage quit as soon as he hit the water. Our next runner is Ivory Rooks. He is a newcomer. He is dressed in all green, which is very majestic. Anyways, he passed the first obstacle onto the separating corners, makes it. Can he make the pole jump? He can. Can he make it there? Just undershoots the jump on the ledge to the jumping spider. Our next runner is Joshi Mano. I think it's Joshi Mano. I'm not sure. If I pronounce any names wrong, just let me know what they are in the comments, because a lot of you guys' names are just hard for me to say, honestly. It's not anything against you guys. I just do not know how to say your name. So just let me know what they actually are so I can pronounce them right the next time around, or the next season, something like that. Anyways, Joshi Mano is doing really well, and he's already onto the Triple Threat. He is very tilted. I do not know why. I think that's just a lag issue. But anyways, he's making his way through the 2nd track. Can he make the jump to the 3rd ball? He can. He's moving through the 3rd track nicely. But can he make the dismount, and which wall will he attempt to go up? He makes the dismount. And he goes for Mega Wall, our 2nd Mega Wall attempt of the video. He's struggling a little bit. And he's just waiting. But he finally clips it, and he's moving on to Speed Tower. Can he get up the Speed Tower? He does, and he's our 2nd clear of the episode with extra 10 seconds on stage 2, and he is moving on. Our next runner is Anonymous Shadow 666. He is a regular, and that's a sus name, not gonna lie. I think this is Read the Shadow's ult, but I do not think he ran on his main, so I'm just going to count this as an official run. If you did run on your ult, you will not be aired, because ults weren't allowed. I will only air one of your runs, and I do not think he ran on his main, so I'm going to air this run, because he ran, and I don't want to just not air him just because. Anyways, he's making his way through the course very nicely. He's already on to the 3rd ball, moving through the 3rd track of Triple Threat. Can he make the dismount? He can. And he jumps into the middle of the warped walls. Our next runner is Sta1772. He's a newcomer, making his way nicely through the wedge steps, lands the dismount nice onto the separating corners, lining up, nice lineup, and he makes it through. Can he make the pole jump? He can. Onto jumping spider. It's a tricky obstacle. You got to be precise. Oh, and he got sunk by the ledge. Our next runner is a Fomolon. He is in all light blue and yellow. I do like that top hat, though. It's on my avatar right now. Anyways, he makes it through the first two obstacles pretty nicely at a pretty solid pace. A little bit of a lag there, but that's okay. On a jumping spider, he makes it through nice. Made the dismount. A little bit of a short jump there. Anyways, he's onto the first ball of triple threat, moving through the first track. He's going at a decent pace. Can he make it to the dismount to the second ball? He can. He is now moving through the second track. Oh, and a little bit of a lag spike there. He has one of the lag spikes that lag for both of us, both ends, instead of one end, if that makes any sense. Comment down below if you even got that. Anyways, he makes it, and he goes for Mega Wall. I think that's our third person to go for Mega Wall this episode. He gets up in one go. He's onto the speed tower. He still is lagging, but that's not stopping him. Ooh, a little bit of slip up there, but he does get extra 10 seconds, and he's moving on to stage 2. Our next runner is Flopping_Potatoes. He is a newcomer. Making his way through the wedge steps, and he does that nicely onto the separating corners now. He makes the jump onto the pole jump. And he does it. Can you make it through jumping spider, though? This is a lethal obstacle. He does make it through, and he's now onto the triple threat. Can he make the jump to the first ball? He can, and he is now moving through the first track. He's going at a really slow pace, though. He is attacking triple threat at a pretty slow pace, but he does make that up, and he's onto the second ball, and he's moving through the second track nicely. Can he make the dismount of the third ball? He can. He's now moving through the third track. Can he make it to the dismount pad? And he can. And he jumps into the middle of the warped walls. I don't understand why people are failing this, but oof. Our next runner, or on the course right now, actually, is Adrian 5209. I think that's it. 5289. Sorry if I said your numbers wrong. Anyways, he's on the jumping spider doing really well. He is definitely a mobile competitor, but that will not stop him from doing my obstacles. He is on triple threat right now. Oh, and he's doing a good strategy for mobile. He's turning around since you don't have shift lock and jumping like that. That is a nice strategy if you're on mobile. I would recommend doing that. But anyways, he is making his way very nicely. He's on the third ball of the triple threat, moving through the third track. But can he make the dismount? He can. Goes for the simple wall. I think our first simple wall of the episode. Struggles a little bit, but he gets up on a victory road. And he's done it onto speed tower. Can he clear? He does clear, and he's moving on to stage 2. Our next runner is Dude the Cat 444 Rules. He's onto the wedge steps now, making his way nicely. Oh, and he just missed the jump pad, or the dismount pad. Next up, we got E. Sanchez 92,401, actually. Oh, and he slips off. Our next runner is Angry Gray. Making his... Oh, and he just slips up on the wedge steps. That was an interesting row of fails right there. Next up, we have Crazy Kid Go DJ, though. He is a regular. I would like to see how he does since he's been a member of my community for a little bit. I think he competed in Season 5, but I think he did fail Stage 1, so that's why he is a regular. But let's see if he can pass Stage 1 this time around and see how he does. He's doing very nicely, though, as he makes it to the first ball of the triple threat, moving through the first track. He does make it to the second ball, and he's moving through the second track. He's about to make it to the third ball, and he's now moving through the third track of triple threat. But can he make the dismount? We've seen some people fail the dismount before, but he does get it, and he goes for the simple wall, our second simple wall of the video, onto Victory Road, going through very nicely onto Speed Tower. Can he clear? He does clear. Crazy Kid Go DJ has cleared Stage 1, and he is moving on to Stage 2. Congratulations. Our next runner is Boots_Max. He's a newcomer. Curious to see how he will do. Anyways, he's onto the wedge steps, moving through at a pretty nice pace. Makes it, and now he's on his separating corners. Can he make the jump? He does. Can he make the pole jump, though? And he does. Onto jumping spider. Oh, and he just undershoots the ledge. Our next runner is Kink YOLO. He is a newcomer, or she, I'm not sure. He's an e-girl, just like William. Anyways, I actually completely looked over this run, but since I edit or go back through my runs, I realized that, so I had to go through and change all the numbers. Oh, and he goes down. That was a little bit of a miss up there. But anyways, I had to go through all the numbers and change them around. It was hectic. Anyways, now we're on to the remembered_goodbye. He is a newcomer. Made his way through the wedge steps very nicely. Onto separating corners. Makes the jump on a pole jump. He does do it. On to jumping spider now. Oh, and he just walks off. Next up, we have a Minecraft dirt block. He is a newcomer, and he is actually a Minecraft dirt block. He has the grass on the top. He has the different color browns for the different pixels. And also, this is not a stage 2 run. I just did a stage 2 run previous to this and forgot to change the time. So if it looks a little scuffed, that's why. But anyways, he is making his way nicely through the course, and as he's done with the jumping spider, makes it to the first ball, triple threat, and he's moving through the first track. Makes it to the second ball, and he is now moving through the second track. He's going at a very nice pace, so if he keeps this up, he should be able to clear if he doesn't mess up, but he makes it to the third ball and moving through the third track now. And there we go, the time has changed, and now we're on to the Mega Wall. He goes for Mega Wall, struggling a little bit, but he does clip it onto Speed Tower. Can he do it? Can he be our somewhat clear of the video? But anyways, he does clear. I just forget how many people clear. There's been a lot of clears this season. Anyways, now we have Cyrus08UK, arguably one of the best mobile runners in the scene right now. He's going at a very nice pace onto jumping spider, and he does make it through onto triple threat, makes it through the first ball, and he's moving through the first track. Makes it to the second ball, and he's moving through the second track now. I'm impressed of how mobile players have really evolved, because they used to not be able to even have a chance. Now they're really making a name for themselves, like Cyrus here. He's already onto the Mega Wall. Attacking the Mega Wall in mobile. Just think about that. That is nuts. Anyways, he makes it onto Speed Tower. He's doing it very nicely. Can he clear? He does, and he gets 10 extra seconds on stage 2. On the course right now is I Am the Poop Unicorn, and he just slips off on the wedge steps. What happened there? Our next runner is Mrs. Bryan 1. They are a newcomer. They're making their way through the wedge steps. They landed it onto separating corners. Makes the jump. Can he make the pole jump? He can. Onto jumping spider. Going, oh, little bit of a slip up, but he does save himself, and he's on to triple threat. He makes the jump to the first ball, and he's moving through the first track. Makes it to the second ball, and he's now moving through the second track. Can he make it to the third ball? He can. On to the third track now. Can he make the dismount, though? We've seen a few competitors choke this part, but he does make it. He goes for the simple wall. I think our third simple wall attempter today, and he gets up in his first try. He's on a victory road now, making his way to Speed Tower, and he has cleared stage 1. He is moving on to stage 2. Next up is RC0C. He is a newcomer, I believe he is a newcomer, See, I don't really know now because I had 170 runners on this, so I really don't know who was here before, who wasn't. It's been almost over a year since I've hosted one of these seasons, so I really want to start getting back into hosting these. I don't know what happened. I just think I just started doing Fortnite a lot, and then I just stopped doing that, and I just started doing random Roblox videos, and it was all over the place, and then I finally got it together, did Season 6. Anyways, RC0C is doing extremely well on the course. He's making his way through the first track, makes it to the second ball, and he's now moving through the second track. And he has made it to the third ball, and he's moving through the third track now. And he makes it onto the simple wall. And he gets up onto Victory Road. Can he do it, though? He does not have a lot of time. He's on Klaxon. 3, 2, 1. Go, hurry. No. He just timed out. He was actually there. If he would have gone a tad bit faster, he would have made it. Our next runner is Noob Book 2. He's attacking the wedge steps right now. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Onto Jumping Spider. Makes the jump. And he's now onto Triple Threat. He makes the jump to the first ball, and he's moving through the first track now. He's going at a very nice pace, so if he keeps this up, he might have a chance to clear if he does not mess up. Anyways, he makes it through the second ball, and he's moving through the second track of Triple Threat. Triple Threat is such a time killer. Let me tell you, it'll take a chunk like 25 seconds out of your time. Anyways, he makes it to the third ball, and he's now moving through the third track. But can he make the dismount? He can. He does go for the simple wall. The simple wall is definitely a lot safer, but it does cost you some time. Anyways, he is going through Victory Road, makes it onto the speed tower, and he has cleared. He is moving on to Stage 2 as a newcomer. Congratulations. Our last run of the episode, I believe, is Who is Awesome 23. He's going through the wedge steps very nicely. No, he's actually not the last episode. Not the last runner. I'm mistaken. He makes it, but no, he doesn't. I cannot see him. Fail that. This is the last runner. Mr_Ninja7. Anyways, he's making his way through. Can he make the jump? He can. And he makes the pole jump. Can he make it through Jumping Spider? Makes the transition. Can he make it through Triple Threat, though? A little bit of a hiccup there. But anyways, he makes it through the first ball. And he's now moving through the first track of Triple Threat. Can he make it to the second ball? He can. He made it to the second ball, and he's now moving through the second track. And he makes it to the third ball, and he is moving through the third track now. Can he make the dismount? He can. Goes for the simple wall. Will he be able to clear? Gets up in one go. He's on the Victory Road. He's in the Klaxon, though. So he's going to have to hurry. But he is going to clear, and that will do it for the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in episode 5.